we back. And we back, and we back, and we back, and we back, and we back.
Thanks again, y'all, for watching and subscribing to us. We're gonna get right into our next topic. So I was going on the internet. I was looking at Bleacher Report. I was looking at ESPN, NFL.com, and I had it come to my mind like,
no.
Who do y'all think is the best receivers in the NFL? We got the, God forbid he's still out there making a rap song right now.
Whole lot of money, whole lot of money, got a whole lot of money, whole lot of money, I got a whole lot of money, whole lot of money, got a whole lot.
We used to have the Antonio Browns, the Roby Andersons, the Devontae Parker. All these top guys, the Calvin Ridleys.
What?
These top guys that's in the league that we have as the top NFL receivers. But I want to get you guys' thoughts on these guys, the Nelson Aguilars.
Start throwing babies out the window. We was catching them, unlike Aguilar and his mishaps. I like to put that out there.
These guys are in the upper echelons of a special class that we call in the NFL the best receivers. You know what I'm saying? But I want to get your guys' thoughts on who do you guys think is the best receivers in the National Football League. Let's go with T. Lou.
First, Calvin Ridley, Roby Anderson are nowhere near top receivers in the NFL.
Don't forget Nelson Aguilar.
I didn't hear that part.
Oh.
So, are we doing top 5 or just top receivers?
This top receiver.
Top receivers. Are we counting Antonio Brown or no?
No.
Nope.
No Antonio Brown. Number 1. I feel like. You think? Oh, why am I thinking so much? DeAndre Hopkins, strongest hands in the NFL. I feel like he's better than Julio. He has the numbers to prove it. Julio can get you. You can be on the 20-yard line. He'll get you 79 yards and don't score. So I feel like DeAndre Hopkins has that over him. Second, I'll go.
This one, or you want to go one or two? Go ahead.
I'll go one. DeAndre Hopkins, number 1.
DeAndre Hopkins, and I'm glad that you brought up that point, T. Against the Eagles, 2 years back, I believe that Julio was the number 1 receiver in the league. He had about a career day, like 200 plus yards, but no touchdowns. So I do agree with T to that point where Julio, he has the size, strength, and maybe the nature and the stature of a wide receiver, but in the end zone, maybe it's him, maybe it's Matty Ice, but they just can't get on the same page and get a touchdown. Lee, what's your thoughts on this? Who do you think is your number 1 receiver in the NFL right now?
I'm glad you brought up Matty Ice because I believe he's the reason why Julio isn't the best receiver right now in this league. I think that Julio is the talent that you described. He is gifted, the most gifted wide receiver in the NFL, period. The fastest to get to 12,000 yards, over 12,000 yards. He's right. He actually is right. He just passed Calvin Johnson, who was at 22nd. He's on his way to beating Jerry Rice at his own record of over 22,000 yards receiving. And he actually averages the most yards per catch out of any receiver, but he can't throw the ball to himself. In those situations where they're at the goal line, he is not targeted. If you ever read about Matty Ice likes to spread the ball around. He likes to get it to everybody. And Julio's not the guy to demand the ball. It's just not in him, naturally. It's unfortunate, but it's not. And then he's still one of the talented receivers, still puts up numbers every year, 6 years of 1,000 yards, and continues to be the Pro Bowl athlete that we know him to be. And he's going to continue to do that throughout the years. And he's going to get I believe he's going to beat Jerry Rice for that receiving yard when he's done it with his career. But he can't throw the ball to himself. In those situations that you're talking about, the goal line, Matty Ice has a choice to either throw the ball or not, and it's off on the offensive coordinator to make plays for him to get get less than 3 people off of him. We know he can still catch the ball with 3 people, but in those tight situations, Matty Ice doesn't feel comfortable throwing him the ball.
Dan, let me get your thoughts on this. Who is your number 1 guy right now?
Greg Ward.
I'm surprised you didn't say T.Y.
My number 1 guy. He's a great. Listen, he has great route running skills. Wait a minute, I'm playing. That's not mine. Obviously, I gotta go with my with the homie T. Lil, and I gotta say D-Hop. Everybody, let me just start off and say, I used to preach this like last year, the year before last, and that was about it. And the reason why is I have the privilege to watch this man play. Well, I had the privilege to watch this man play against us twice every year, and he dominated. And not only that, but you got to look at the quarterbacks he's had. He's had, I want to say, 7 different quarterbacks, or around like 6 or 7 different quarterbacks, and he still puts up numbers. He's a 1,000-yard receiver. I think his worst year for touchdowns was three touchdowns. And Julio had, I believe, 3 years ago when they went to the Super Bowl, 3 or 4 years ago. Julio's best year was he had like near 2,000 receiving yards and only had 3 touchdowns, I believe, 3 or 4 touchdowns. So yippee, he beat him by 2 touchdowns. Yay. If I'm looking to start my team, I'm going with D-Hop. I'm going to someone who not only has the speed, the agility, the route running, but also have that demeanor that, listen, whoever that D-back is in front of me, he getting toasted, if and a but. With Julio, I don't get that demeanor. I get, oh yeah, he's 6'5", he's 6'4", he's 225, and he runs like Usain Bolt. But when it comes down to the goal line, and I know exactly what play you was talking about, Drew, where he literally let the ball go through his hands. I can't do that. I can't go with that. I can't give that any credit. Not only that, but they barely beat y'all last year. If honestly, to be completely honest, that pass, that little screen that he caught should have been a pick. But we ain't gonna talk about that. I ain't even gonna get into all that. Basically, the bottom line is this: with D-Hop, I know what type of D-Hop I'm gonna get today. I'm gonna get any day. I'm gonna get probably most likely 100-yard D-Hop. I'm gonna have 2 touchdown D-Hop, or maybe 1 touchdown D-Hop, and I'm gonna have a clutch performance D-Hop. With as much as talented as Julio Jones is, and as God gifted as he is, I don't know what Julio am I gonna get. Am I gonna get 200-yard Julio with no touchdown, or am I gonna get 70-yard Julio with 3 touchdowns? You decide.
Oh, okay, I like that, Dan. I like how you put that. So UNT feels as though that Julio is the number 1 guy right now in the NFL. UNT feel like D-Hop. I'm sorry, guys. D-Hop is the number 1 guy in the NFL right now. Lee, you feel like Julio Jones?
No, he's been the number 1 guy.
Huh?
He's been the number 1 guy for 3 years.
Okay. But I'm gonna give you guys one more guy. I want you guys just to think about this real fast. We still got time. I want you guys to think about this guy right here. This guy, the last year stats. He had more yards than both of the guys you guys are talking about. More catches than both of the guys you guys are talking about. More touchdowns than both of the guys you guys are talking about. But yet you have not mentioned him. Michael Thomas, the hands guy, the guy that shows his muscle and flex, the guy that catches balls in traffic every time. It's triple team. Scouts, defensive scouts really triple team for 1 guy on the Saints. 1 wide receiver, and they still can't stop him. So I want to know, why wasn't he on you guys' radars for the number 1 guy in the NFL?
Easy.
I can tell you real quick. That's all Drew Brees throw the ball to.
Thank you.
Let me get that. So you're telling me 1 guy that defenses prepare for, that gets triple team, that throws up the muscles when he catches the ball in triple coverage. Don't shake your head. In triple coverage, I want you to put the video up, Dan. And he does this, and he gets up with the ball and flexes the lead leader in touchdowns. This guy is not on your guys' radar.
Who is his number 2? Tag Ginn? Is Tag Ginn his number 2?
Yeah.
No, it's Alvin Kamara. It's Alvin Kamara.
I wouldn't need. Here's my thing. You're mentioning Michael Thomas, but you're missing out a major fact that Lee pointed out, and that's Drew Brees. You give D-Hop Drew Brees, D-Hop is killing everybody in the league.
Oh, listen.
Everybody, here's the thing. With a wide receiver, yes. A wide receiver sometimes makes a quarterback, but the quarterback makes the wide receiver sometimes too. Don't you think D-Hop would put up numbers just like Michael Thomas is if he had a caliber quarterback?
I get what you're saying. You're saying the quarterback, but I'm saying the triple teams that he gets and receives.
Bro, This man D-Hop gets triple teamed almost every play, but he sits in the hole. He's a possession receiver. He's a possession receiver. He's a speedy receiver. He's a receiver that does it all. If you play Madden, you can catch, you can possession catch, you can maul somebody, and you can rack catch with this guy. He has all three.
And what Michael Thomas can't do that?
That's my point. That's my point exactly.
Can he do that? But here's the thing, though. Michael Thomas is also 6'4". DeAndre Hopkins is 6 foot.
But this is my point.
6'1".
This is my point. Look, they have a connection. Like any other, they have a connection that they've built together. And my point is this: they've lost games because of it. He hasn't put the ball into anybody else, so they don't feel comfortable getting the ball. They probably don't even look for it. So yeah, he's getting catches in triple team, and he's got a lot of drops as well because of it. And interceptions Drew Brees has thrown in crucial games because of it. Because he's looking for other people.
I just gotta ask you guys one question real quick before we wrap up the segment. I want to get your thoughts on this team. But all three of you guys, just yes or no. Or who? I want to go with who. Goal line situation: Michael Thomas, Julio, DeAndre. A fourth and three. Fade route: Michael Thomas, Julio, or D-Hop. Go ahead, Dan.
DeAndre Hopkins. You taking Dan first?
Dan first.
D-Hop easily. You want to know why? I can run a screen with him. I can run a fade route. I can run a slant. Any route you want, I'll do.
T, what was yours?
DeAndre Hopkins. Easy. I'm not taking Mr. Slant route.
Okay, Lee.
Going Julio.
All right, I want to get you guys' thoughts on this. Thanks for watching. I want to get you guys' thoughts on this, and we're going to put a poll up. Who are you guys thinking that is the best receiver in the NFL right now? We're going to do Michael Thomas, Julio Jones, or is it D-Hop? Let's see. Let's find out and see, guys.